If you've got a question on your mind, then Brian's gonna find the answer with you. He'll answer it for you. And you. Just ask anything that's in your head. Tell him everything he'd like to know. If it's good, then you better ask Brian. Brian the bunny rabbit.
Hey, howdy, hey, welcome to You'd Better Ask Brian, where I, Brian the bunny rabbit, will be answering your new questions. Corey Hopkins asks, do you like Tikkabilla? Of course I do, you already asked me a question about it last time. Next we get 3 questions from Jack Williams. Q1. Who are your favorite characters from Noddy's Toyland Adventures? Well, there's Noddy himself, Tessie Bear, Master Tubby Bear, Mr. Wobbly Man, Mr. Plot, Mr. Jumbo, and a few others. Q2. What are your favorite DVDs from Hit Entertainment's Children's Favorites range? I like all of them, but my favorites include Playtime Children's Favorites, Incredible Children's Favorites, Magical Children's Favorites, Superstar Children's Favorites, and Children's Favorites Bumper Special. And what you're looking at here is a rare prototype cover from Bumper Special which I've just found on Amazon. What do you think, Jack? And Q3, what are your favorite CBeebies DVDs? My favorites are the Ultimate Party Collection, Big Fun Time, Get Set Go, and Greatest Hits. Abbey Home Media's compilations will have to be ignored this time. Next we get 5 questions from JA772 Productions. Q1, have you ever seen The Treacle People? Yes, I have actually. That used to be shown on CITV in the 90s, as well as Nick Jr. and Channel 4. Q2. Have you ever played Bust-a-Move 2 on the PlayStation? No, I haven't, but I have heard of it, and it's on my first ever TV Burp Christmas special. Q3. Have you ever heard of Sitting Ducks? Yes, I have. That used to be on CITV as well. And guess what? I actually used to own the original book written by Michael Bidard, as well as a PC game of the TV series published by Focus Multimedia, known as Sitting Ducks Activity Center. Q4. Have you ever seen The Basil Brush Show? Yes, I have. Everyone should know who Basil Brush is. And Q5. Do you really hate Baby Jake? I don't really care about that program. And then we've got 2 questions from the one and only Daniel Russell. Q1, what's your favorite VHS and DVD label? I have many favorites including BBC Video, Right Entertainment, Castle Home Video, Hit Entertainment, VCI, and Tempo Video. And Q2, what's your favorite Ladybird book? Out of all the ones I have, I like all the Koala Brothers, Spot, Thomas the Tank Engine, and Edward and Friends books, as well as a joke book called You Must Be Joking, which is my all-time favorite. Simpsons Clips 24 asks, do you think CD UK will come back as well as SMTV Live? I don't really know if that's gonna actually happen. But if it did come back, then it would obviously have modern music from this year that I'm not really into. Alexander Matthias asks, who's my favorite character from Playdays? Well, there's Poppy, Peggy Patch, Y-Bird, Mr. Jolly, Wobbled the Clown, and a few others. I also like all the rare puppet characters that you don't see very often in the series, like Parsnip the Rabbit who sometimes appears with Peggy Patch in the Patch Stop, and a hand puppet named Ruby who sometimes appears alongside Elizabeth Faust in some episodes of the Playground Stop. Now we've got 3 questions from Ben Freeman. Q1, when will the grand finale of You'd Better Ask Brian be broadcasting? On the 7th of March. Q2, when will Series 3 of Mayday 51's TV Burp be coming out? Sometime during May again. Probably on the 7th. And Q3, do you like Paxton, one of the diesel engines from Thomas and Friends? Yes, I do. Neslover94 asks, on a scale from 1 to 5, how were the following programs: Hank Zipzer, Am I High, The Sparticle Mystery, and The Worst Witch? I think they're alright, although I don't watch the first 3, and I'm more confident with the CITV series of The Worst Witch. Next we get 5 questions from Haley Dennis. Q1, who's your favorite classic countdown presenter? I like all of them. There's Richard Whiteley, who was around from when it all started in 1982 until he died in 2005. There's Dale Inam, who was Richard's first replacement. There's good old Day O'Connor, who you may know from Day O'Connor Tonight. Then there was Jeff Stelling, who later went on to be the host of another game show called Alphabetical. And finally there was Nick Hewer, who I think also says that he would never give up on Countdown. Q2, what's your favorite animal? I like some animals, including cats, and bunny rabbits like me. Q3, have you got any audio tapes? Yes, I have actually. I've got a few of them, including a Mighty Rare Playdays audio cassette which could be uploaded a little later on. Q4, have you got any Mr. Men books? I've got a few of them, including the recent one that I got, which is The Christmas Tree. I also used to own Little Miss Sunshine in the Splendid Hair Day as well. And Q5, do you like modern CBeebies? What I could say is, I may still find the continuity links interesting, and there are some programs that I like, and some programs I'm not really interested in. And if Harry Humble's watching, I may also think that modern CBeebies songs are pretty cheesy. Now we have 4 questions from NTV Studios. Q1, what's your favorite cereal to eat in the morning? Well, I like having cereals like Cocoa Pops, Cookie Crisp, and Wheatos. Q2, what are your favorite programs from Superstar Comedy, NTV Comedy, CNTV, NTV Comedy Max, and Comedy Extra? I've got many favorites, including Mario Toys Family Superstar, TV Burp, Post 16 Adventures, Aaron's Vlog Adventures Extreme, and so on. Q3, what's your favorite continuity on NTV Comedy? I like all the continuities you do. And Q4, what advert do you find funny? I don't know why, but that Money Supermarket advert with the Struss and the Builders used to give me a laugh, even though it was a bit disturbing. Joseph Fisted asks, did you know that Thomas and Friends is now on at midnight on Cartoonito? No, I didn't actually, but thanks for asking. Harry Humble has 5 questions for me to answer now. Q1, what are your thoughts on video games published by the defunct publisher Vivendi Universal Games and their publishing labels like Sierra Entertainment and Universal Interactive? They're alright. Q2, favorite British game show? Oh Harry, I have many favorites, including Pointless, The Chase, Supermarket Sweep, Wheel of Fortune, Catchphrase, The Price is Right, and many more. Q3, thoughts on Titus Software and their games that are not Superman 64? I'm not interested on that company, and I don't think I've seen that much gameplay videos of their games. Q4, what's your favorite LEGO Media title? Lego Island, Legoland, Lego Racers 1 and 2, Island Extreme Stunts, and a few others. And Q5, thoughts on Jowood Productions, their games and their impressive animated logo from 2001 to 2008? They're alright as well. The last set of 5 more questions come from Ruth Barron. Q1, on the Tweenies, do you know what Judy's favorite color is? Judy's favorite color is orange. She also likes eating oranges too. Q2, have you ever heard Ralph McTell singing the theme from Cosgrove Hall's The Wind in the Willows? Yes, I have. He has a pretty good singing voice if you ask me. Q3, what's your favorite song from The Shiny Show? I like all the character introduction songs that are heard in every single episode. Q4, how many Fun Song Factory live shows were there? You may think that there are only 2 live shows, but there's more than just that. There were other live shows based on the GMTV series and the 2004 remake. As for the other direct-to-video specials, they weren't live shows at all. They were just filmed at Capital Group Studios, the same studio where Playdays was filmed. It's also home to Ready Steady Cook, and the original 15-to-1. And finally, Q5. Who are your favorite Cambric Green characters? There's Windy Miller, Mickey Murphy, PC McGarry, Captain Snort and his soldiers, and a few others. That's all we've got time for in this episode of You'd Better Ask Brian, so I'll be hopping off, and I'll hopefully see you guys again next week for more questions. Cheerio.
Brian the Bunny Rabbit.